Welcome to Yorkshire, God's own country. Today, I'm in Leeds. It's my first time visiting for this channel and I was treated to some of the best food in the city.
This is ridiculous.
It's fucking ridiculous.
A sandwich shop that's about to go nationwide, a cafe slinging out some seriously good rotisserie chicken, and the winner of the best kebab in the country. This video has got it all. If you enjoy it, please do give it a like, comment where you want me to go next, and subscribe for more.
Looks dead cool, doesn't it? Just looks dead cool. I've come across the Pennines today to the city of Leeds, and my first stop is right here at Silver's Deli.
The first thing I'll say about Silver's is they have absolutely nailed the branding. It looks just like the delis in the States it takes plenty of influence from, and the passion Chris has for his business was inspirational.
It's named after my daughter. My daughter's called Silver.
Amazing.
I've had this concept for a while. You know, really good, high quality produce, and just let that do the talking. So this is the everything sandwich. Toasted brioche, double sausage patty, smoked streaky bacon, soft scrambled eggs, caramelized onions, takes about 4 hours to cook those down, spice mayo that we make in-house. This was a bit of a passion project of mine, was this breakfast sandwich.
That sausage patty,
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
so herby.
Yeah, loads of sage and thyme.
So much sage. You can tell the produce is absolutely
Yeah,
supreme.
really high quality meat, get it from a local butcher. Everything is local as we can be. So the fruit and veg supply, we've used them from the beginning. They're just down the road.
It's the most important thing is the quality of the ingredient, or else you're sort of doomed from the start, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's our biggest seller, this.
This is the kitchen.
This is it. There's no dry store. Everything's got to be done from here. So this is house-made aioli, and then we make our own pistachio pesto, red onion, and then salami Milano, cured ham, fire-roasted peppers, fresh mozzarella, just for that texture. It's really important. Hoagie crumb.
Insanely fresh. The hoagie's amazing as well.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Any bread that you don't use, you just use
The hoagie crumb.
hoagie the next
Yep.
day, because that brings that crunch.
That crunch is really important.
It is important
Yeah.
in a sandwich, because it's just one texture throughout. Yeah, saving on it. That's a spectacular sandwich.
So this is salsa verde on the top, which we make here, and aioli on the bottom. And then this is turkey pastrami that we make ourselves. So we brine the turkey for 24 hours, and then we steam it and then roast it. And then it's just Swiss cheese, crispy onion, the texture. Really good friend of mine. He rang me when I was in New York and was like, I just have this sandwich, you need to recreate it. So we've named it after him.
The O'Hagan.
Different, very different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. There's got like mint and stuff in the salsa.
In the salsa verde, yeah. So mint, loads of mint, basil, parsley.
All the best herbs.
All the good stuff. But the hot honey is the one. People expect it to be hot, actually in heat-wise hot, but it's not. So this is chicken that we poach here, fresh every day, and then it's mixed with ranch dressing that we make. And then on top of that, we just put little capers, just for little pops of vinegar, hot honey, and then long hots. These are just chilies that we roast in olive oil, sea salt, and then this is hoagie crumb. So we take day-old hoagies, blitz it down with parmesan, olive oil, parsley. It's all about texture for us, so everything's got to have that textural element.
Oh my.
Yeah,
This is ridiculous.
it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm really excited for this one. That is a favourite bomb, isn't it?
Yeah. We actually had a review that gave us 3 stars because there was too much flavour.
If this was a blind taste test, and you were to say, what is in that? I don't know.
Yeah.
On Football Manager, you've got these star things where it's like defensive, midfield, all these things, and all the points. And it hits every single one of these points. There's no weak spot for this sandwich. It's an all-round world-class sandwich.
Oh, thanks, man.
Wow.
My neighbour said to me, if you ever open something, I'd love to be involved. And he's got no money, he's a music producer. And I said I'd found this site and he got a 10 grand loan. So I did the whole shop for 10 grand.
Wow.
And I built the whole shop on my own. So I was working 9 to 5 and then I came in here till 2 in the morning. Every night I was in here working. And then we had to open and we weren't ready. The front door was still fucked, but it was all about the produce, I could make something look half decent, but
Yeah, of course. The success that you've had, I think, it's not a fluke. It's because of all of this hard work and meticulous planning and produce finding. I know how hard it is to find the right produce for the right price to keep the costs down, and you absolutely smashed it. I'm
thanks, man.
incredibly impressed.
Cheers, mate. Really nice to meet you.
Cheers, man.
Right, all done. at Silver's there. And now, on to the next. It's a 10-minute drive into the city centre. Been to Leeds plenty of times. When I was in a band, we played here a lot. The people of Leeds are incredibly friendly, I know that much. And there's a really thriving food scene in this city. So this is the video where I'm going to dive into that head first. Here we are in Leeds, walking about. So Empire Café is in the middle of town. I was just parked about 5 minutes away. £12 for 5 hours. Pretty reasonable for city centre rates, I must admit. There's a lot of work being done. Improvements on the city centre, growing all the time. I think, so that's Kitty Cafe. So Empire Cafe, is it down there? This is it.
Empire Café is hidden away down a back alley slap bang in the centre of Leeds. The venue has been serving food in various guises since 1884. This incarnation, opened in 2023 by Sam and his wife Nicole, brings that cafe ethos of all-day food and injects it with top-level chefing, making it a totally unique dining experience.
So, Empire Café.
Yep.
How long's it been going then?
Since 2023, when we decided that we wanted to get something back in Leeds. We're from Leeds and all our family's from Leeds. I think we just wanted something city centre just to give it a go. And we got to a stage where we were ready to open. And because I'd been so much concentrating on the build and had a chance to work on the menu, and I think the night before I just wrote the menu, I was stoked with that. And it kind of became the format of the menu ever since. So we've got a list of dishes. People call them small plates, people call them kind of sharing dishes. That's something that we change all the time.
Pluma, that comes with truffle oil, a cheese dumpling.
That's our pork sauce.
And then we add black treacle, cayenne, and lemon juice. So yeah, that's the opera pluma. And then some fried carbonara on the top.
This is the truffle pork that I've got in front of me. Jesus Christ. With the crispy, listen to this. That's the best leaf I've ever had. So this is the pork, truffle pork. My goodness me. When it comes to like ingredients and the care taken over it, I hate the word elevated, but that's exactly what this is. It is a calf, but what they're doing is not just fry-ups.
We utilise everything around us. Leeds market, Chinese supermarkets, Japanese supermarkets, Thai supermarkets. All sorts of different cultures in this city. So it was about utilising those types of ingredients, then looking afar for things like our fish and meat, local but top end, suppliers, and create dishes that fueled our creativity. And that's it. It really is.
Spam pakora, there's probably like 14 spices in there. And that gets served with the egg yolk jam, chili flakes, and that stuff.
Look at that. Never had egg yolk jam before, so this is a first. I think Spam gets a bad rep. They use it in Chinese cooking, Japanese cooking all the time. But just because we call dodgy emails Spam, people turn their nose up at it. Justice for Spam, that's what I say.
Lunch and dinner, we wanted to feature a chicken rotisserie, which obviously we've become kind of semi-famous for, I suppose. Because my background is cooking with fire and cooking over solid fuel, we wanted to put a fire element to that as well. All those dishes are lit with flames.
Let's go get ordering this chicken then. I don't know what to have it with. They've got loads of different lathers. Bossman recommended just the chili flakes, but I just saw some like hot honey go on and it looked absolutely unbelievable. So I'm just gonna go in there and see what happens. This looks beyond special. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is obscene. The chicken's melted in my mouth. It's melted in my mouth. Perfectly cooked on that rotisserie for ages. If I was in Leeds, I would 100% have a rotisserie chicken every day. In Nantwich, I get my rotisserie chickens from Morrison's, right? And no shade to Morrison's. I have it every day for a reason. It's decent, right? This makes those rotisserie chickens from Morrison's taste like a microwave meal. The flavour in the skin, it's permeated deep into the meat. It's moist and tender and juicy throughout. It's a masterclass in rotisserie.
There's an undercurrent to this city. And unless you're part of it, unless you work in it, you don't really see it. And some of it's bad, something's really good and it's a real sense of community. But it's proper Leeds, yeah. And I liked it, and I like taking a bit of a risk. So we looked round it, and it is tiny. But there's a lot of work to do here. How are we going to fit everything in? Downstairs was literally just a damp cellar. We had to get all that damp course and turn it into a restaurant. Do you know what? It kind of worked out. It all kind of worked out. It's a fun kind of place to work as a chef and be creative. And then we've got the drink side, which cocktails is a big thing here. I didn't want this place ever to be somewhere where you would just come for a meal, but it's that whole cafe culture, you know? You use it however you want. There's no rules, doesn't matter.
You know it's a good gaff when they've got plates like this. Feels like you're in somewhere a little bit swanky, a little bit special, but also by the same token, it does feel like I could just sit here all day on my own, reading a book, getting coffees, with a bacon bap in the morning. It's the best of all worlds. So the spuds, they sit below the rotisserie in like a tray, and all of the chicken fat and all of the chicken grease all day just pours onto these potatoes, so they're cooked and roasted in chicken fat and grease.
So this is essentially where all the fat from the chickens will gather with the potatoes, and then they hit the oven, so we'll crisp them up. So that's the gist of what the rotisserie does in terms of like potatoes sit in the bottom, the chicken renders, all the fat, and then you get the two served together.
Oh man, God. It's life-changing stuff here at the Empire Café in Leeds. Life-changing stuff. If you're enjoying this video, by the way, don't be afraid of that thumbs up button. Give it a like. It genuinely does help. It means that my video might appear in someone's algorithm that doesn't follow me. You know, they might follow me off the back of this. So honestly, it means the world when you do. Drop a comment as well. Say hello. Let me know if you've been here before. Let me know if you plan to come here. And hey, if you fancy it, subscribe for more, because most of our videos are like this. Eating bowls of food and chatting absolute wham. What a day. What a day in Leeds. Oh, wow. All done at Empire. So yeah, it was down that alleyway. And now I'm off to Sqew for what I have been told by many people is the best kebab, not only in Leeds, not only in the north, but in the entire country. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have a chat, see what it's all about. This is Leeds Town Centre. Normally I do like a voiceover for this bit and just like do loads of nice arty shots of the city, but we're trying a new style. We're going vlog style. Just gonna walk around for a little bit, show it you, talk about it as I see it, rather than me just stood there with the camera and then doing a voiceover later on, which, listen, it's easier for me to do that, but I do feel like you get a little bit more of an idea of the place with me just walking around it. So this is Leeds. It's busy, it's bustling. You'll love to see it. This is their equivalent to Manchester's Market Street. All the staples of a solid city high street, your Marks and Spencer, your Foot Locker, your JD, your McDonald's, River Island, Zara. It's good for shopping, by the way. Everywhere I'm going today and everywhere I go on any of these videos, I log it all in my app, right? The Only Strands app. Find out where you are, Leeds City Centre. And then there are all the recommended places. 33 recommended places here. It's a great app, it's free, you may as well download it. Links in the description. There it is, Sqew. Let's go get a kebab. There's a queue at Sqew.
Sqew has been lighting up my Insta feed for a while now. I'm a long-time voyeur, first-time visitor, and to say that I was excited about trying it would be the understatement of the year. Mitch's story is powerful and raw. He is a living, breathing testament to the never surrender attitude of the people of Yorkshire.
My first memory of a kebab was in France, and the reason I remember it is because I lied to my cousin and told him it was cheval meat, which meant it was horse meat, and we had a right good laugh. That's the first memory I can cast back to kebab. I think that was 12 or 13 years old. There's a place called E Mono, and it was at the end of my cousin's street, and the spits would be spinning, and it was like, wow, you don't get this in Leeds back then. For clarity, this wasn't shawarma, it was Turkish doner, but it was muscle meat that was stacked. And I just thought that was the best thing in the world. And that was what started me on this journey to opening Sqew. It was Toom, it was the Lebanese garlic sauce that I was obsessed with. You couldn't find that bloody stuff for loving the money back then. I couldn't make Toom, I couldn't make hummus. I did grilled kebabs in the garden, but I'd never stacked the meat. And then I decided I needed a kebab machine, but I had no money. So I didn't have the cash to get out into the Middle East or do any of the nice fun bits. I needed to find someone who would help me. So I was fitting a boiler for a guy. And he was a super successful dude. I didn't know what he did. And I asked him and he said, oh, I'm a brand consultant. And I was like, ching, this is it. And we shared dinner together and we were there for 2 bloody hours. And he said, I absolutely love this, Mitch. I want in. And I said, okay, let's do a deal. And I remember him scrawling these doodles. And he scrawled Sqew across a container shit and said, that's it. And Sqew was born. Somehow, during COVID, we managed to raise 100 grand, open the spot, launched the site and failed miserably. So for the next 16 months, we didn't have one profitable week. It was just a terrifying spiral of failing. And then one video went semi-viral, 800,000 views, and it was a hummus bowl video. And the following week after that launch, she was out the door. Soon after that, we had our first profitable week, and then it started to take off. So we've gone from a terribly difficult time in business and personally and mentally, and the hours that I was having to work, and I didn't take a salary, and I've vowed not to until we hit profitability. So I did 16 months without getting paid. Lived at my mum's, got a bus in every day, got a taxi home on a night. It wasn't a good lifestyle. We got through a fucking incredibly tough time. I could have quit every day at that point. Now we're past that. I can't ever see it being as difficult as that again, which means we're off. We've got over the hump. We're done. All right, authentic, yeah?
Yeah.
Chicken shawarma, extra toom, pickles, fries, super char, right? Authentic lamb, tahini, parsley sumac onions, tomatoes, super char, yeah? Nailed it. All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's have it. We can tell just how much effort Mitch has gone through. You can hear it when you speak. This is his child. The passion comes across in the taste in every single bite. They consistently win awards for these kebabs.
Beyond winning awards, I've got the most fantastic team in hospitality. I've got an amazing bunch of partners. I've got a fantastic product. All my customers are fucking phenomenal. We've built this beautiful fit out, a fantastic experience. We're winning awards, and I don't live in poverty anymore. You know, I can afford to, eat out if I want or buy a pair of jeans, which for years I couldn't. So we've done it.
And mark my words and save this, bookmark this. These will be all over the UK in the next 5 years. Sqew will go worldwide, nationwide certainly. Now it's time for the lamb. I will always go lamb over chicken, always. When they smash it against the fire, looks dead cool, doesn't it? Just looks dead cool. The meat is crispy, full of flavour. I believe it's called the Maillard effect, where the fat is perfectly rendered and it's sort of crisped up. Wow. It's an art form. Sometimes you have to just sit back and appreciate greatness by experiencing it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Experiencing greatness. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a comment. Let me know where I should go next. Let me know where I missed in Leeds. If you're from Leeds, where should I come next time I'm in the city? And please, if you haven't already, subscribe for more and hit that bell thing. I've seen people who ask people to hit a bell. I don't know what that means. Hit the bell. See you later.